Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. And things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often... Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a
big chance! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nedved swung over. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard.
That's going in strongly.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Nedved. Serginho has it in a wide position. Massaro!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga. Robertson. And here's Hazard. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Nedved. Nedved powering forward here. He's in space and looking for options. Massaro. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a... Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. And another try! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Robertson. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson receives it in a wide position. It's an early cross. Trion clears it away. And he's picked it up out wide. And he can clear it away. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out towards the right wing. This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi. Massaro! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Kane. He's gone for goal! He's scored! They're back within reach! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Robertson. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rashford. Xavi Alonso, spread out to the left. Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. Turns back here, probably the best option.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's Yamal. Akanji. Robertson. And it's half-time here.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
There's the start of the second half. Oh, it's Nedved. Massaro. Now it's Rashford. Camavinga. Played over towards the opposite flank. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. That little bit of skill has got him away. Look at this. Massaro! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he whips it in. And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nedved. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
There's the shot! And he's lifted it over.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
It's gone for a throw-in. Here's Yamal. He has found the way through. Now it's Rashford. Yamal has found the net here, of course. He's on it. He's had a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. Massaro. Jimenez with the clearance. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Yamal gets into a good position. Milan have it back and can go again. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Good read, needed to be. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good vision. And the shot! Magnificent from Massaro! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xavi Alonso. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 14. Mbappe.
And it's Messi.
Number 22.
Serginho
Fernandez.
is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Rashford, who does have an assist to his name. Xavi Alonso. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Substitution in progress.
Milan are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tries to pass it through. Priol calmly anticipates. Taken back almost at once. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he cuts out the supply. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Massaro happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players
Please
carried
make
out
sure
his
to watch the
instructions
screen
to
for
the
an
letter, it would
information
seem.
bulletin
Everything
from the regional
working
police
very nicely.
department.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in. Can he finish? Just off target.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got tall. And for a moment, time stood still. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Can he finish? Goal, man! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Takes a shot! They've done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rashford, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Hakimi. Now the delivery, big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Massaro! Camavinga. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now this could be a chance. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Tries a shot! Camavinga. Valverde. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Massaro. Rashford. Great chance! And how did he not make it four?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tries to get it clear. Plays it across. Bullish header! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are having a ball here. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Rashford, and he's away. Big chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Hangs in, climbs up big! And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ruben Neves. And it's Rashford. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, what a... It's Rashford! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Out for a throw. In towards the back stick.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Carries far too far and out of play. Ruben Neves. Massaro. Valverde. To Ruben Neves. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are already... He's having a shot! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Mbappe. Triol. Conte. Milan finding their passes. Yamal. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It could be in here. And this is Nedved. He's Nedved!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's Nedved! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Cross from header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rashford being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to...
Shot, surely! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Yamal. It's an early cross.
That's alert.
Alonso! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hakimi. Yamal! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! High and ultimately harmless.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Serginho. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe! The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. They get a throw in. Milan are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
And this is Raul! It's Raul! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And he's missed it. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Mbappe. Raul. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ruben Neves. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And another try! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Yamal taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. And he welcomes chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that is is that? Milan are going up, and now they can dream.
No reflections then, Jim. What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. you.